right, I'm back and a little under the weather. So hopefully we don't run into any big surprises with the technology. So today we have a brand new update in Hytale. It is the morning, beautiful sunrise on the horizon. And I have a garden that I need to fix. And not only fix, I need to build a whole new structure for this garden. That's what we're going to do today. I think I have to press this button 1 second. Apparently, I did not press go live on TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok. The go live button was not immediately available to me, so I thought I had gone live previously. So today we are going to be building a garden, a fully operational garden that should be nice and architectural as well. So we'll kind of see how that goes. So hopefully some folks can join us and see how the progress goes from there. In the meantime, let's see if they fix this with the update. That would be nice. Just gonna... Hey, it works. Fantastic. And then I hear tell that there is a copper sickle and an iron sickle. I'm gonna for sure grab an iron sickle. That's very nice. Secondly, I heard they got rid of tiers 9 and 10 of the farmer's workbench. So we're not too terribly far away. So once we get our cotton and our rice grown, we should have a good idea of kind of where that is sitting as well. So to prepare for this build, I need a lot of marble. It's going to be an endeavor, that's for sure. But I do have my trusty pickaxe. I have... What else do I have? I've got some marble already, which is fine. We're just going to put as much away as we can in the various things here. There we go. We got some cedar wood as well. I think I'm going to put that into our wood bin here. Some hides. I'll take with us the crossbow. Carrots are good. Potion, antidote. The staples. I can put these back though. I don't need this extra carrots. And I don't need this sickle where I am going. I do, however, need this. Turns out it was sunset, not sunrise. Oh, fantastic. So let's take a little nap. And we'll see where we can get some marble. Okay. First of all, how much do we have in here? Barely anything. Okay. Oops. There we go. Gotta close the door on the outside. I could really go... Just gonna kind of go over here, I guess. I've got a warp. A thaka. I was thinking ahead, and I kept a warp in my marble area. So I'm going to just go there. Fantastic. That's easy. Next, I need the marble. I believe this is indeed marble. So we are going to just start grabbing. I don't need the chalk. All right, 1 second. Not like there's anybody here anyway right now. Okay. I think I'm going to grab some of this as well. Some of the regular rock, because I'm also going to need that. So this would be a fantastic time for folks to come into the stream and chat with me for a little while as I go through the tedious task of gathering marble. So just see how long this takes to grab a bunch of it. Honestly, I can grab a whole bunch from up here too. All right. Good enough for there. Let's see, where else can we pilfer this from without completely destroying the ecosystem around here? This seems like a fine place. Oh, this is kind of where I was before, I think. So we'll just do some strip mining. I should probably go down a level. There we go. I am just going to check one thing on my side over here. If I go to here, let's see if I can kickstart it into gear. Theoretically, it should. No online viewers yet, but that's okay. We're not to the exciting stuff yet, so. Very curious how much I'm going to need for this project, though. We're going to be making a large garden that'll be enough to hold 2 gardens that are going to be 6 blocks wide by 18 blocks long each, with room between for a walkway, some streams, and a bridge. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. All right, welcome. We are gathering some materials right now because I have a large building project that I need to do as soon as I get enough marble. It is just so much. There we go. Okay, what is my tally after I get this wall taken care of over here? Give me all that marble. I'll even take that chalk a little bit. Not enough, I don't think. Gosh, I need so much, don't I? Okay, how far down does this go? Okay, well, at least we got 3 more blocks of this to grab in this area. This is the tedious part. It is nice that it's in abundance over here, though. It is extra nice that I have this wonderful pickaxe as well. That I am utterly destroying with every swing. It is a very powerful pickaxe, but it goes fast when you have a whole bunch of mining to do, that's for sure. Just kind of going all over the place here, grabbing all this marble. Whole wall of it here. That's nice. I can't imagine that I'm going to need a ton more than this. So I think I'm going to collect the rest of this little bit here. Going to make my way back up. Here we go. And we're going to just kind of see how far that takes us. I've got quite a bit, which is good. 10 stacks of 100. So we've got over 1,000 blocks. And we got a little bit back at home as well. So we'll see where this takes us to. For now, we need to convert this into a whole bunch of these. I want to see what this turns into. Marble brick roofs. That should be good. Hey, Kessel Orion, welcome back. Good to see you again. Oh, these ones make black. I do like that better. So I'm going to keep some of these cobbled marble around. I need a bunch more, though. How many do I have? A lot? That's okay. Okay. Let's get this sorted out a little bit. Honestly, I can just hit that button. That should be fine. Okay. Got a bunch of marble bricks. A bunch of marble cobble. Let's go scout out where we're going to be placing this thing. Oh, are we already ready to harvest these? Perfect. I'm going to do that real quick as well. With my brand new iron sickle. Ready to see what this thing does. Oh, that's nice. They got rid of the cooldown on this too, so it's like super fast. Oh, I even chopped up my watering can. Whoops. This was a big quality of life improvement. I don't even have to click the button. I just have to hold it in. Beautiful. Okay, so I don't need the rest of this anymore. So I can just let this farmland kind of go to the wayside. How are my trees doing? I'm going to need some of this wood as well, but maybe not right now. It looks like they are on the second to last stage, so we'll leave most of them for now. I don't think I want to cut them down quite yet. I'll get started on the project, and then we'll kind of see when we need that wood in there by. But I think that redwood is going to look really good next to the white. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Get that. We'll upgrade this. What are we using here? Redwoods. Okay, what do we need for this one? Goldenwood, the most elusive of the woods. I don't need to plant anything else yet, but next up are potatoes and onions. And then after that is, where's the seeds that they were talking about? They put in new seeds for the glowing petal plants. I do not see it anywhere though. So we'll kind of see how that all comes to fruition later. Maybe it'll come about when I get, more levels in here. I only have one more though. Level 8, I think, is the highest. So we'll see how that goes. Getting a message here. 1 second. Okay. What else do we got? What else do we need? I can put this away. No, I can't. I'm out of room. Spillover chest. That's fine. And yeah, let's just keep that. So now we need a huge area. I have it on my phone. A little sketch. Let's see if I can pull that up. Sketch. Does that look like anything to anybody? It's like a, there we go. A little bit. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. A big multiple towers, effectively, not towers per se, but like large L-shaped walls, that you can go inside, probably 4 or 5 blocks on the interior that you'll be able to walk around in. And then 2 big rows of gardens or so. And that's kind of the 3D-ish thing there. And that's going to be kind of like a bridge. That gray part is going to be like a bridge over the gardens and whatnot. And so we'll see kind of how that turns out. It needs to be 34 blocks by 34 blocks. So let's see if we can map out a little area here. I'm thinking maybe we could even start it in the corner over here. So let's see where that is and see where I have to level things out. Because I want like the corner of it to be lined up with my towers, which would be almost right about here. And maybe if I just run straight, I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. So if I stay along this line. Hello, giant bird thing. Okay, and then we're going to be kind of going to there. So I need to level out the area a little bit. Probably uncover some caves while I'm at it, but that's okay. It's a little bit of terraforming. Let's see, and then this side as well. I think we're looking at about this line here. I think I still need to go down like 1 more. Oh, there it is. We will see. Okay, so I went a little too far over here. But I do need to get that area leveled out anyway, because I want it to kind of like step up a little bit into the surroundings on the outside. And I want like a little bit of an area. Maybe, I don't totally need to. I'll leave some of it, I think, because I want to have the middle of it being here, and those are going to be maybe like 7 wide or so. So I need, if that's in the middle, 2, 3. So this would be the edge of the building. So I for sure need to take off all of these here. Okay. So now I need to figure out how far I need to go. If this is the middle and this is 1, 2, 3, that's going to be also the edge of the tower. I keep saying tower, it's a wall. That's where I need to get to. There we go. Right. Let's see here. All of this interior is going to be taken away. All of this is going to be taken away. So let me just get that cleared away right away while we're at it. This is probably the one instance where a shovel would be really nice. But we'll break my really good pickaxe while we're at it. It's fine. Okay. Got a lot of dirt. Fill that back in. Okay. What else do we need here? How far do we need to go this way is the big question. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be the width effectively of one of the walls. Is that too big? I don't think that's going to be too terribly big. And this is 1, 2, 3. Okay. So effectively, what I was kind of thinking is this would be kind of the start of the walls itself. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I need 11, 12, 13, 14. I tend to make my projects a little too big, it feels like. That's okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So effectively, this would be a wall there. And then how far do we go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would be the other wall. A lot of terraforming this episode. Okay, so then this would come here like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then these would go away. All of this would go away. So this is going to be kind of like the prototype section that we're building right now. I'll build entrances to this area as well. That doesn't seem too terrible. I mean, you could make a nice little house out of this portion, but it does seem too big. It seems wider than I anticipated. So I might lower it down a little bit because I wanted to be feeling like you're in some castle walls, right? So maybe if I do 4, that would be a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 6. 6 seems like a lot. There we go. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Sky, for the follow. It's nice to have you here. I am building a garden. You have a question? Yes, please. I'd love to answer questions. Caroline, welcome. Can you make Tails from Sonic on this game? I imagine so. I've seen a Sonic the Hedgehog mod. Caroline, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, there is a Sonic the Hedgehog mod that lets you play as Sonic characters. I don't know if Tails is in it yet. Thank you. Yeah, my builds are doing really well. We rearranged the windows on this one straight ahead. And then this over here, we're going to fix later. But I really like the symmetry that we brought into the whole bridge over there. I cannot make tails. I do not have the skills to make tails, unfortunately. That is well beyond my wheelhouse, that's for sure. Thank you. Took a lot of just getting into the towers and raising them and lowering them. Both this tower straight ahead and then I think it was maybe the other tower were 2 blocks high, and then this one was 2 blocks too low, or vice versa. And I had to raise them and lower them, those 2 blocks, by completely just decimating them as I went and building them back up. It was tedious, but a lot of fun. So right now I am just making a garden, actually. And to do that, I needed a structure, and not that. There we go. And the structure I'm going to build is kind of like a little square, I don't know, like castle walls almost. So temple walls on there. So this is going to be my little thing here. I'll show you on the screen here. You weren't here for this. Kind of like the little blueprint that I'm working off of, if it would ever focus. It's just kind of like the L-shaped walls around big garden bed. And then we're going to do a little, like not a little, but a big bridge that goes across the gardens over to the top of it. So you can see the gardens from up above. I think it'll look pretty sweet as well. Yeah, so I mapped it out because I am one of my passions that I wanted to do before I got into computer work was architecture. So I had spent a lot of my youth making drawings and whatnot of buildings. A lot of math involved in that. That's for sure. I'm 1, 2, you know what? We're just going to level the lower levels to this and we'll see kind of how it all sits. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And then Oh, engineering. That's cool. Yeah, architecture was it's definitely a lot of effort for sure. I didn't really get past much of like when I was going through middle school, I took an architecture course as part of like one of those elective courses you can take. It was a lot of fun, but like goodness, a lot of work. I'm a little too analytical myself to do super creative stuff. Nope, that's not the tool I want to break the fence. Oh, we got a turkey going into the caves here. Although I think there is something to be said about like mathematical architecture, right? Which is a really fascinating field. Like you can make all sorts of cool stuff geometrically and whatnot. I really like one of the coolest Frank Lloyd Wright, not Frank Lloyd Wright. Yeah, right. Gosh, am I getting? I always get the architect mixed up with the Broadway guy. Guy from Wisconsin, or he did some stuff in Wisconsin. Yeah. His architecture was brilliant. Like just absolutely like blending it with nature and all that sort of stuff. It was just super fascinating to see how all of that worked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I went one block too far. Will this kill my pickaxe? It will not. Good. It's kind of nice that I got it right to my other garden here. Frank and Andrew Lloyd. Yes, there we go. They were phenomenal architects for their time. Probably still hasn't been surpassed. There's been a lot of like really interesting architecture out there though, for sure. I've seen a lot of the like, futuristic mock-ups for certain things, and it's been really kind of cool seeing the evolution of that space. But it's always been kind of just one of those dare to dream scenarios. Let's see, how much more do I need to clear out? Quite a bit, it looks like. Ooh, it's a new moon, too. Exciting. Gothic architecture. Oh, yeah. Gothic architecture is one of my favorites. Probably stemmed from my love for the show, the animated cartoon Gargoyles. Back in the, 90s, early aughts? I can't remember. It was so good. I was so sad when Disney took it over and completely changed the animation, killed a bunch of the plot lines and everything, but like that show was ahead of its time for sure. Yeah. I really need to go back and watch that again because like I just went through the new X-Men 97 or 94 or whatever it's called, which was fantastic. And it really made me want to revisit a lot of those older cartoons that had a lot more substance than the cartoons nowadays. There was just something about them that hits more than just a nostalgic, bit of my brain, right? Oh, there it goes. They really did have a lot of depth, that's for sure. Right, Garden Project has claimed 1 adamantite pickaxe so far. Yeah, the art was fantastic. There was just a style to like both Gargoyles and the original like X-Men anime or animation, not anime. That like there was just something like I don't know, substantive about it that like I can't compared to all the other cartoons of the day, like it was really pleasing. Almost comic booky in a way, right? It almost felt like the comics were coming alive, which was really cool. Yeah, absolutely. Gosh. I could talk about 90s nostalgia all day, which is no surprise coming from the person with the Sailor Moon themed avatar. I'm just waiting to get ambushed in here one of these times. Kind of see when that happens. Oh yeah, I had gone through all 200 episodes for the first time like last year. Um, I had only gotten through the American release before that, and it was like way better than I remembered it because I watched the new dubbed version of it, not the one that was originally released by Dick. It was phenomenal. The voice acting was fantastic comparatively, and like my gosh, I need to go through Crystal now. I haven't had any time to do so, but Crystal seems like it's going to be pretty good too, albeit a little bit shorter, unfortunately. I know it's supposed to be much more succinct and to the point, but like those filler episodes, you can't really beat some of those filler episodes. Of course, some of the worst episodes were the filler episodes too, but like, you know, yeah. I really want to see the movies too. I think I watched one of them of the new Crystal movies. Um but then I was like, no, I got to watch the whole series to get the full effect, right? Um 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. But yeah, it was definitely one of those things that was so formative. I remember waking up at 5:25 in the morning on school days to watch Sailor Moon in my bedroom with the sound almost all the way down because my dad got up at that time too, and I didn't want him to get upset at, not like he probably would, but I didn't want him to get upset at me for like being up too early and watching TV and yet et cetera, right? Yeah, and then it's like, okay, why? I mean, it was good, and I was like, okay, I gotta. And then the funny thing is our household became selected for the Nielsen ratings or whatever, right? So I would write Sailor Moon on all of our cards for each of our TVs for every day, and to like inflate the ratings a little bit. It was funny. Um, and then I got involved with the Save Our Sailors campaign when it was originally canceled. And then there was a big internet campaign that was out there that was trying to revive it to get the next batch of episodes out, and it was successful enough where they released like 14 more episodes, which was really cool. Back in the early days of the internet. Yeah, we're going into deep Sailor Moon lore at this point. Four, five. Is just so much of my childhood spent with that show. It was fantastic. I have a feeling I'm going to I'm just surrounding this cave. Yeah, it was great chatting with you as well, Caroline. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good night and a good rest. And if I don't see you again, a good weekend as well. All right, we're in the territory of everything else here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Pick up that yellow petals. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. I went one too far. That's fine. All right, we're on the next. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to bring it down here. 5. And then where are we here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to have to grab that again. There we go. I think this these 4 wide walls will definitely help out a lot. I still wanted the 14. 14, 6, 14. Yeah, I think that'll work out really well. Okay. So what does it... This one's too big. What was I doing over here? I was distracted by nostalgia talk, that's why. This is where I want to be. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm really curious to see what this layout is looking like right now. So I'm going to head up to the tower. And we're just going to take a little peek. Maybe get some rest as well, because the trees will grow while we sleep. And that's always a good thing. And while we rest, we drink some water. There we go. Okay. Up to the highest heights. But not to fly a kite. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't get up here from there yet. But I can... Oh, that cannot... I can barely see out of here. Okay, fine. I'll go to the outside. Climb up here. Hey, there we go. I think that'll be a good spot. So all of this garden's going to go away. And then that should be plenty of space out there. Just curious if I should build up. I think I'll just build up the dirt here. And then that will let me kind of build some stairway steps down to the outside of the garden. I think that'll be fine. How are my trees doing? Gonna risk falling over here. Not too bad. I got plenty of wood for what I need, at least. I can always plant some more if I need to. But for now, I think we'll just let them ride, because I don't need them until I make the bridge. So I think what I can do then is kind of build this up a bit. There we go. I just really want to watch some gargoyles now. Okay, we'll go 3 high so I can see it there. So now we're level with that one and that one. That one's a little higher, but that's okay. And you, mister, are going to be trouble if I do not let you get out of here. So for now, we're just going to kind of block off this dangerous cave down here. I say dangerous, it's really not. I'll be like none the wiser. Thankfully, we got a lot of dirt from terraforming as well, so. Go. There's a lot of dirt, and I still need more. We'll let him live in here for now. That's fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're not even running away from me, are you? Although, you are in a bad spot. That's fine. Don't need that. These probably need to move a little bit. Where's my garden going to start, though? Am I grabbing... Am I filling this whole level in? I think so. I think I will. Let's get rid of the grass. Brush that away with a giant dirt block. Okay, so that we're kind of looking like that for our ground. Hey, the grass is spreading already. Fantastic. Ah. Ran out of dirt again. You know what? I'm going to put on my shield in my offhand, so when I run out of stuff again, I'm not going to place a torch right away. That would be nice. Oh, he ran into my other fields. Well, fine. One thing I can't wait until they implement is a better block placement system. Still a little clunky. Better than it was at launch. Something about it feels a little slow. I don't know why. Okay. Get off of my backpack as well so I can easily get them into my inventory again. Okay. The ground has been leveled. Now we just need to get rid of the undesirable little bits of rock in here, as much as I love them. Curious how much I can keep, though. Let me see. I need 6 in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count wrong somewhere? I'm just gonna break this for now to mark my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's perfect. So really, we're looking at right here is the start of my garden, which means I need a gardening hoe at the corners. And we're going to go, I think we're going to go back and forth like this. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So let me go grab that and some seeds so I don't lose my place there. I've got my watering can that I picked up earlier. And I'll also grab any buckets I might have. I do have 1 water bucket. Fantastic. I have a copper hoe. Do they have anything better than copper at this point? Oh yeah, they got thorium. Okay. Let me grab a thorium. There we go. Now I'm really decked out. What else do I need? Oh, I need potatoes. So how much do I need? Potatoes and onions. We'll do, come on. I think it's 108 of each. 6 times 18 would be 60 plus 48, 108, 108. So we need 108 of each. Okay. Grab stacks of 100. And then I think I might have 2 of each there. Where's the other one? 108. Excellent. So this comes down here. Yeah, hi. Okay. And this is going to be here needs to change. And I can put some of these back, I think. And I do not have my hammer with me, but I'll change that and fix that later. That'll be fine. This needs to be all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these need to go here. Now I can fill the rest of this in. I think that's all the stone I need to take care of, aside from where I need the troughs of water. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did I miscount? It should be in the 3s. Shouldn't it? I think I miscounted. Do I just do 2 more? To be 108 plus another 12. I do not know. No, I can't. I can't because it's not going to be divisible by 3 then. So I have to tighten it up a little bit. So we're going to be on the 3 out from the start here. I can just let them, I'm just going to fix them. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. That's fine. Okay, so 6 across, 18 down. And that will be perfect for using a watering can. Let me start planting some of these as well, because I think they're starting to randomly go away. There we go. It's a lot of potatoes. What are you doing? It's my mouse being over enthusiastic yet again. Okay. Got 24 going this way, and then we got one more row of 8 plus 5, 13. Well, that's not right. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What am I doing to myself? What did I do? This is 3 away. This is 2 away. Okay. Oh boy. Well, this is why we catch our mistakes early. Might actually turn those into some decorative bricks of sorts. We'll kind of see how that turns out. Okay, now we're on track. I was thinking I might have had to completely redo my walls in a spot. Gotta trust the process. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So that's that one. And then this one over here is also going to require us to get rid of this 1 block and put 1 dirt in there. And that should be good. Three left over, 2 left over. There we go. All right, this time it is onions that are on the menu. We'll just kind of get this ring done first and fill it in. There we go. Get these all planted here. I heard something growing. There we go. What happened? Oh, yeah. 8 more. Cool. How did that get watered? Oh, rain. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and grab some water here. That's not... It's on this brick now. Okay. Used to be from the middle. I can get that from the corner as well. There we go. The miracle of nature. So apparently planting in the rain auto waters your crops. That's good to know. Okay, so now that we have those, I'll set my watering can down. There we go. And I think this is the way. Yep, this is the way my bridge is going to kind of go. I do need the wood for that. That's for sure. Just trying to think. I do need the troughs going in here with the water. Just come on, step it. I'm curious if I make them too wide, I could use this for fish traps as well. Or do they need to be 3 wide? I'll double check. I think it's just 2 though. But then they need to be 2 deep. There we go. So I'm going to need a lot of water through here. A lot of buckets. So that's going to be a project in and of itself. I'm next to a river, though, so it's not too bad. But I think it'll be worthwhile once we have a full, like, bunch of water here that's 2 blocks deep. I think it'll look really nice. And it looks like I only have a 2 path here, but I can work with that. I think that should be fine. Oh, look at that. Satisfying. Okay. Got a wolf over there. What are you doing? Okay. So I used up a whole ton of marble somehow. I am definitely going to need more. But for now, let's see kind of how far we get on these and how big do I need them to be for sure. I want this to be kind of up at least 3 blocks above here. The tallest point, because that will keep mobs out. I can put some windows up here to kind of make it look nice. I think that'll be fine. If I can do 3 high past that point, then we're good. It'll make getting up to the roof harder from down here, though. But maybe that's an okay thing. I could also add some, like... Just trying to think. I'll figure that out later. I was thinking about adding some depth to the walls, so there was something to, like, latch onto, right? So maybe we'll figure that out as we go. That should be fine. Probably should have calculated how many blocks I actually need for each one of these levels. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 14 plus 13. Plus another 6. Plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8, 16, 6 plus 13, 13. Come on, brain. I know it's not even 11 o'clock. I can do math. Oh, 26, 32, and something, something. So it's less than 50 blocks, I think, per level. And I've got a whole bunch of levels to do. So if I go and say, well, 50 blocks will get me where I need to be, then I should be fine. I think this might be too tall, though. This feels too tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I just make it so the roof does match up here. Because then it won't be, like, obscuring everything. Want to be able to see over it easily enough. So yeah, I think I'm going to go 4 tall for the walls. This is why we prototype. And destroy our adamantite pickaxe in the process. That's alright. It's easy enough to get more. All I have to do is go to the devastated lands and fight some skeletons. There. I think that'll be a better height. That feels better already. So really just need to go up to there. That'll save a lot on materials as well. Get that in there. So now I'm curious, like, what sort of forever vegetables I should have in my garden. Maybe I should just do a full array of veggies. Oh. I got too close to the tree branches and it brought down the tree on the opposite side of it. Hey, welcome to the folks over there. We are building a garden. Kind of see what this looks like once we're done with this portion here. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Get the other two up to par as well. And we'll kind of see where we go from there. I don't want to get the turkey thing into the inside of this because then it will be trapped. We'll just let them make noise over there. It's okay. One more. How many more do I have? 191. Okay. That's too high, isn't it? No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. That's right where I need to be. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, that's too high. There we go. It's going to be dark again. We'll need to go and sleep once more so we can get those trees growing a little faster. So it is almost the time that we need for actually turning them into wood. 100 more. Don't think I have enough to fully complete the next batch over here. So see kind of where that goes. There we go. Got the lights coming out. Nice peaceful dusk in the world. There we go. Ooh, a thunderstorm at that. I think we're supposed to get our first thunderstorm of the year up in my neck of the woods tonight. I need more. How much more do I need? 50 plus some? I'll grab a whole stack. And maybe we'll sleep over in there. I think that's a good plan. Okay. Grab 100 of those. Sleep until morning. Cross our fingers that our trees are fully grown. But I doubt it. They do look nice over there, though. Get up here. I think this is our last layer. And then we're all set. Oops. Then I have to figure out what the actual structure of these is going to kind of look like. This is just kind of the outline. Some of these actually might go away and get replaced by other bricks. I might need to get my builder's hammer out here to make some of these more decorative as well. I would love to incorporate some wood into this. Probably won't be happening tonight, but that's okay. Looks like our crops are fully grown. It does look nice. I think this will be really nice to harvest as well. But I also need to figure out how the rooftops are going to work on these. I was thinking of going with the black marble rooftops. And I don't know if I need anything on the interior at all yet, so maybe I'll just leave the interior alone, and we'll go and grab some of those black marbles, which I need cobbled marble in order to create at the builder's workbench. So what do we have here? Do I need regular sized or double sized? I don't want a steep roof, I don't think. 45 or a shallower slope? Trying to think in my brain, like, or should I do both? I don't know how much space do I have? I've got 4, 6. So I need, if I do 2s, they'll overhang a little bit, or right to the corner. Let's just get a stack of 10 of these and 10 of these. Let's experiment a little bit. Because I haven't really worked with the roof blocks yet. I did a little bit, and I was trying to figure out how they worked. It looks like they anchor from a point in front of the, so at the front of the roof portion. So if I want a little bit of an overhang off the ledge, I will have to have maybe like a half slab. I think if I have a half slab, that would work. And then, yeah, because otherwise it's just a, like, what do we put here? Like, that doesn't even make sense. So I think I need that overhang. What's that going to do for me, though? This is where I'm starting to figure out if I needed to make this. This is too small. That should be 4. That's why it's not right. See, this is 4 wide. Those are 3. Is that what I did wrong? Did I make these 3 as well? I don't... Did I? I did. Oh boy. So should be an easy fix, I think. Yeah, because I was like, the math is not mathing for why these rooftops are not matching up. I don't need to do that. I just need to do this side. There we go. Crisis potentially averted. Okay. There we go. I'm very curious if these are symmetrical now. Come on, get up there. Nope, not like that. Okay, so now that makes me feel better about this interior. Now I have 2 all the way around. And then what's going to happen with these rooftops? See, now they've got this like structure in here where I could kind of go like this. I think that would look good. Let's see what it looks like
we add more? And then here we're just kind of... Oh. Okay. Interesting. And if I break these guys, that opens it up even more. I can't get down here, though. Okay. I don't need to. That's fine. I can go like this. And like that. And now it closes it up on the outside there. But it is a little bit cobbled, right? Which I guess is okay for the roof. But the other option I would have would be to kind of clear those out like that. Take these away. Okay. The other option would be overhang, right? With like half slabs or something. So that way it's like a little bit lower on that edge. And then I can go like this and take another like that. And then be willing to bet if I got rid of this, it would break. No, it doesn't. Okay. Does that look... I mean, it looks kind of silly with those edges missing, but I almost think the other way is more interesting, where it goes up and then it goes up a little bit higher. So I think I'm going to do that instead. Because, I want my roof piece. Where's my other one? Oh, I got it way over there. Okay. Ah, brain. Come on, brain. Let's go grab some half slabs while we're at it. I wanna have my options to be looked at fully. Just so I know I'm doing things right. Okay. I got a whole bunch of half slabs of various varieties. Maybe the cobbled half slabs would look nice. I don't need the stairs and the chalk yet, so I'll leave those. That'll be fine. Okay. And I think we can go from over here. That's fine. Where are my half slabs? Okay. So theoretically, that's not what I wanted to do. Why are they... Oh, they go in different directions even? Ugh. Okay. They gotta be all the same, otherwise... Here we go. What are you doing to me? Why... Oh, come on. Like, you see that, right? I place them and the bricks start going in the opposite direction. Like, I can see the pitch is negative, or pitch is 180. That's pitches also. Where are we at? I can barely see with that sky. Yeah, it doesn't, they're not rotated at all. That's weird. Okay. Whatever. Do 3 there. And then come over here. They really need to give us more control over those. Okay, and then here we're going to do... No. We need full cobble. Oh, this is the 3 ones. Oh, gosh. Why am I silly? I'm making a lot of little mistakes this episode. That's okay. Get down here. Here, and now I'm stuck in here. So I'm just going to make a little exit. We'll go to the one that I fixed previously. And we'll do that whole thing all over again. Okay. There we go. So now we can get an accurate view. Ugh, come on. If I do things right. So 4 there. No. 3 there. And then 3 here. And then now I need some cobble. One like that. One like that. Or, hear me out. It's going to take a little bit more material. But I think this could look pretty sweet. Yes. And then it will create like a nice little peak inside of the building itself. And then give us a little bit of room for some windows up there too, even. On top of that. Oops. Okay, I think this is going to be my plan of attack then for this. One flat roof there, overhang. I like the overhang, I think. I think that'll look pretty good. And honestly, we could come out a little bit as well. No, not up there. To kind of really make this shine a little bit. I'll take these last ones off so we can kind of see how that looks as well. There we go. And then got a wolf killing some deer over here. So we're going to protect the native population maybe. Wait, are they gone already? Okay, they must have went after something else. That's fine. Okay, so that goes up, up. And this comes down. And that's going to create a little shelf effect up there too, which I think is going to be nice utility as well. There we go. Let me get to the other side here. That's going to look really nice on the inside. I think that'll look nice on the outside. That's got some places that we could hang some lanterns from. Maybe? No, maybe not, because I think these are top blocks. So you can't hang lanterns from them. But, I mean, we could easily... Maybe... Can we not? We could replace, like, these side ones. Oh. Once you place the roofs, you don't need those anymore. Almost looks better. And then I can place lanterns underneath. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. Well, we're learning things, right? I think that'll look really nice. So we'll keep those ones for now. Get rid of these two. Kind of give us a nice little indicator of what we need to do here, right? And I think we're going to want to make this a little bit of ways from, maybe even dig out this area a little bit. I scared the turkey. But for now, I'm going to mark these with half slabs. Not sure what to do in the corners there, but we'll see how that turns out. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Cool. So then I need to figure out how many more I need of these. Once I get this place blocked out with the roof, I am going to probably call it a night. It is a little past 11 o'clock at this point over here. And it's the weekend, and I'm a little under the weather. So it would be good to rest, that's for sure. I need a bunch of these. How many do I need? 10, 20, 30. I'll just say 50. We'll just say 100 of these. Which I didn't do. That's fine. Grab those. Now we get to see how this all works. Okay. This is where the... Like, how does this work? Can I... How do you work? Oh, okay. Interesting. I think if I just go like that and then... Hey, I'm learning. Okay, what are we doing here? This one might be different. Let's see. Hey, that's perfect. You knew what I was wanting to do. And lastly, there we go. So now, what was that? Carefully place these. No, there we go. Now I can place you as a corner. These are not as bad to work with as I thought they were going to be. Just have to know what you're doing with them, apparently. And honestly, do I want to create a peak like over there? Or do I want to keep... No, it's more options, right? I'll see what we get when we get this portion. I, at the very least, want these ones to be like I'm doing it. But then now I have accidental options. Here we go. See, I don't trust the auto place system here. I got to be very methodical with these. Nope. That's not what I said. Okay. This is going much faster now. Of course, plenty of room for mistakes. What did I do? There we go. Okay. So that is out of the way. Go and grab the stuff that I dropped. It's nice and dark in there now. The house on top is very lit up though. Okay, so this gives me options to have a shelf and a window. This just, it doesn't, but it, oops. Let's take care of these side portions. Where did that go? I must have picked it up already. I need to replace that now. There we go. Didn't need to. Okay, so this one does look a little bit more stylized. Huh. Back over here. I'm trying to debate if I like this side better or that side better. Interior wise. Does feel nice that we can don't think I want that. So if I leave these in, what if I put windows here? What would that look like? I can get out there. That's cool. Now I gotta go grab some of my leftover windows if I have any. Where are you? Windows. I have 8 of you for now. Run and jump. And in here we go. To my makeshift door. It does block it off. Perfect. Is that what I want? So now, come out here. I'm not really sold on it. These bottom ones are taking a lot away from it. Oh, come on. My pickaxe gets overzealous at the worst times. Because, like, I can put more windows in here, but, like, what's the point, right? I could do, like, some smooth slabs here. Give a little bit more depth. And then if this is going to be like a doorway, depending on the type of doors that we use, maybe I could get behind that. But then over here, if this is going to be our doorway, that feels a lot more plain. But like I could also take these, put them up there. We could even put them right above the doors as well. I think that could look fine. There's a little bit more depth on this side, which I do like. And honestly, we could do almost like a planter thing out here, maybe. Curious how that would look. Which would be kind of like a take these. Oh, but see, now we're interfering with that back there. It's hard to see in the dark here, that's for sure. Where am I? That should be correct. Get that in there. Good. Yeah, that's going to come out too far if we have actual planters out here for flowers. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to think on that. Maybe I will hop back on stream either tomorrow or Sunday. For sure, the next stream is going to be, for sure, we're going to have a stream on Monday. So that will be back to the normal cadence. We'll see how I feel. I was feeling a lot worse this morning, and now as the day progressed, I have felt better. Still a little under the weather, but not as bad as I was earlier. So I've got some decisions to make here to figure out which one of these I like better. I am almost leaning towards the side on the left because it has a little bit more depth to it. I like the layered approach to it. But I think we're going to have to see kind of what it looks like with the doors as well as the rest of everything else. I've got to fix the width of these structures here on both sides so that we're symmetrical again finally, and then finish off the towers. And I don't know if I need to make these sides bigger. Maybe I do make like the center point of these L's bigger. I don't know. We'll see. But it's supposed to be a nice little relaxing garden space. And I think once we get the water in there and we get the bridge over it, it's going to be pretty cool looking. And maybe these need to be taller once the bridge goes in. I don't know. It's something we can experiment with. For now, this is looking really good. I need to get the other windows, the other archways fixed up as well. So that's on the agenda. getting the towers hollowed out and getting the windows in each of the towers is going to be nice to do as well. That'll add some much needed light through the area. And then I need to add some light in the top middle there as well. Well, we'll kind of go from there. Now that they have the like better Azure pedals, better way to get them at least. I haven't figured it out yet, but now that they're gonna have that, I think it'll be easier to have temple lights and stuff like that. And I don't have to save up so many pedals to upgrade the farmer's workbench anymore because they got rid of the last 2 tiers because it was such a grind getting to those. So for now, I think we're doing okay. We've got a lot of good progress today. I wish I could be on here for another hour or two and keep at it, but tiredness and the week has caught up to me finally. So, Kessel Ryan, welcome and thank you so much again for being here and watching the stream and keeping me company. It's fantastic to see you as always. Hopefully, we can see you again next time. I will post some stuff on my social medias and especially TikTok for any videos that I post from things when the next live will be. So keep an eye out for that as well. Other than that, have a good rest of your evening and a good weekend if I don't see you again. Okay, take care. Going to push us to the ending screen here in just 1 second. We'll go from there. Bye.